First, in HD, this is 13 Eyewitness News this morning.
Coming up, we'll talk about some of the special events happening this month at the Children's Museum of Houston.
All right, sounds like fun. Up next, a lesson in physics and a celebration of the Chinese New Year. See what's all in store at the Children's Museum of Houston. Well, a new exhibit has come to the Children's Museum of Houston showing kids how to aim, build, and spin to experience Newton's law of motion. It's a hands-on exhibit building for a fun exploration of basic physics. It's just one of the many activities happening at the museum right now. Joining us to talk about this morning, about the new exhibition, and to celebrate the Chinese New Year and talk to us about that, the Year of the Snake, is Henry Yao with the Children's Museum of Houston. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Henry, I have to tell you, you're always welcome when you bring props.
I figure they make for a nice display.
Absolutely. I'm always so excited to talk about the Children's Museum because even as an adult, you can enjoy the Children's Museum. Talk to us a little bit about Newton's law of motion first, if we can explain that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're opening a new, we just opened a new exhibit called Newton's Know-How, and basically deals with the laws of motion. There's actually 3 laws that Newton's basically explored. And so one of them says that, you know, things that are in motion will keep in motion unless, you know, something stops them or interrupts them. The other law says that basically the force of acceleration really depends on the speed and the force that's been, you know, done. And you know, I really don't remember the 3rd law. There's a lot of laws.
For every action,
there's an equal but opposite reaction. Correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you know what's so fun about it? You know, it sounds convoluted, you know, sometimes, but you guys will make it fun for kids to actually understand.
Exactly. It is such a complicated subject, but we do, you know, through activities, through simple things like dominoes, we show what Newton was actually talking about.
Yeah, that's all. So now you have to show these props off. I mean, I'm totally a kid at heart, but you have to show us how. Oh,
absolutely. Well, you know, I've got dominoes in here, and basically what this is, we're sort of explaining inertia, which means that, you know, things that will move will keep on moving unless there's another force.
Right.
So if you hit the dominoes, the force, you know, this talks about spatial relationships and momentum, but of course when it hits the end, there's, you know, it hits gravity. So that's the reason why it stops. Now I've got spinning tops in here, and spinning tops are a little more difficult to explain, but definitely it's how we are defying gravity through momentum and balance. So if I hit this the spinning top like this, it'll keep on going.
Okay, and while you tell us where and when we can see this exhibition, will you show us this? Oh
yeah, this is Loop the Loop, and this is it's pretty interesting because this one has a 360 loop in the middle, and so with Newton's laws of gravity, you think that things will just keep going and this wouldn't go around. But once we drop the ball, it takes a little spin because momentum and speed are defying gravity.
Thank you so much for joining. That's so awesome. And thank you. We didn't get a chance to talk about the Chinese New Year, but thank you so much for joining us, Henry. We can catch all that on our website. Thanks again. To learn more, go to our website. It's abc13.com/info. Again, thanks, Henry. Just ahead, though, we have a preview of some of those Super Bowl ads.